Hello guys, today we are going to create a simple chatbot by using LangGraph. So this is my folder structure, Agentic AI project LangGraph, and this is my another folder, basic chatbot, and this is the virtual environment that we can install different libraries by using virtual environment. And this is the git ignore. If you want to push this project on GitHub, then it will ignore unusual file that you want to not that you don't want to post on GitHub, so you can ignore by using git ignore file. So here I'm going to ignore these things. Okay, if I have these things in my in future like env and virtual environment and pike as a file, so it will ignore, and we can post important file in our GitHub. Okay, so here in structure.py file I'm going to put something. Okay, so here you can see uh, 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 uh. so this is our project description, the project name end-to-end project with Agentic AI. Okay, so that's basically a chatbot. So LangGraph Agentic AI basic chatbot. This project demonstrate how to build a stateful AI chatbot using LangGraph, Grok LLM, and Streamlit. Okay, follow a modular architecture, separating UI, LLM configuration, state, and graph nodes, making it easy to extend for future use cases. Okay, so what we are going to build: basic chatbot, chat with the bot, chat with chatbot with tools. Bot can use extra utilities. Okay, AI news bot and stateful and modular. Okay, both remember conversation and easily to extend. Okay, so what we are using: python, streamlit, grok llm, langgraph, nodes, states. Okay, so we are going to use these thing and here okay, this is the project structure. What happening with my project structure? Okay, so I don't have my project structure. Okay, so this is my project structure. Okay, this folder Agentic AI project LangGraph. Okay, and this is another folder basic chatbot, and this is the src folder inside the basic chatbot. And here inside the src I have created LangGraph Agentic AI. Okay, and this src also have underscore init.py file that it will by using this it will react as a package. Okay, and here we have a different folder inside the LangGraph Agentic AI, graph, LLMs, nodes, state, tools, and UI. Okay, so here we also have a init file in every folder that it will react as a package, and this is the main file. Okay, if we combine these files code here, we can use man.py. Okay, this is my app.py. This will run the whole project. Okay, and this is my readmd file, and this is my requirement.txt. Here I have different libraries that I need to install this. Okay, now now I can go here. Okay, so I have told you project structure, about project structure. So these are my project structure. Okay, now build order step by step. First of all, I need to build state.py. It defines the structure of the chatbot and state, store, or message. Okay, after this we need to create a node. So here this is the nodes. First of all, I need to create a state, and after that we need to create nodes. So should I give here number? Okay, so I should also give here number. No, without number it's okay. Okay, so this is the nodes. Here we are going to create this file, basic chatbot chat basic chatbot node.py. Implement chatbot logic using the selected LLM, and this is our LLM. Third file is LLM as grok LLM. Okay, here inside this folder. grok llm.py file. So here we have build the LangGraph flow, start, chatbot and end. After this I have UI folder, this one. Inside the UI I have this file and this file. This file is configuration file for UI page like title, model or option. And this file config file UI config file read the configuration using config parser. And this file number 7 UI streamlit UI load UI.py. This will create a streamlit sidebar input field for user control. UI streamlit display result. Okay, display the chatbot message on the streamlit UI. Man.py controller connect UI LLM graph and display. App.py final entry point to run the entire chatbot app. Okay, so here this is our file structure inside the folder. Okay, man 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 control man file man.py man control it connect UI LLM graph and display. Okay, so here in man we can do this thing connect UI LLM graph and display. And app.py final entry point to run the entire chatbot. Entire chatbot we can run by using app.py. So here you can see user input. It will go in a streamlit UI, and after that it execute graph nodes. Okay, uh, LLM it will use LLM nodes graph UI response. Okay, so here this is the basic workflow. It will give you response here. mm, Type user type UI send message, and user type UI send message graph node process LLM generate the answer. Graph update stage UI show reply. So example like user say hi my name is Chris. Okay, and bot say nice to meet you Chris, how are you today? User say give me Python code for snack game. The bot say output Python code. Okay, so this is our project structure and introduction guys. I hope you like my video. Now uh, I'm going to install one thing. Okay, so I have activated my virtual environment already. Now pip install -r requirement.py dot p bar. So here okay, it will say file not found. So where is my requirement.txt? Should I know the location of requirement.txt? Okay, so should we use this command ls? Okay, so we need to go inside this folder cd control v. Okay, now again I can check my folder structure. Okay, so here I have my requirement.txt, so I can run here. Okay, still it said file requirements dot. Okay, this is not py, this is the txt file. Sorry guys, sorry. Okay, so this will install everything that you have inside this requirement.txt file. Okay, I hope you like my video. Please Do comment if you have any doubt. Bye bye. If you have any doubt, bye bye. Take care. See you again in next video. So hello guys. So now I'm going to build a chatbot. So I need to create our first file. So this is my first file inside the folder. Uh, Basic chatbot scr and LangGraph Agentic AI and state.py. Here you can see this is our folder state.py. I'm going to open this. Okay, now I need to close this. Okay, so it defined the state of our chatbot. Okay, it defined the state of our chatbot, and basically what information will remember and pass between the different nodes. Okay, so here we are going to create code for this. Like it will decide what kind of information chatbot will remember and pass between different nodes. So here I need to write like this. Okay, so here from type extension import type dict or list. Okay, type dict means define the dictionary in key and values. Okay, and here second is list. So list of message. Okay, it will show you list of message. So from typing I'm going to import type dict and list. Okay, now line number 4 import, sorry, from langgraph.graph message import the add message. Okay, so what is this add message? Add underscore message. So it will like it is a helper from langgraph and combine the old message and new message. Okay, it will combine old message and new message. And third one, from typing import annotated. This line you can see here, line number 5. Okay, so here you can see what is it, annotate. So used to attach used to attach metadata and extra information to a variable. Okay, so here I'm going to create class. Inside I'm going to pass type dict, which give you key and value pairs. Okay, so this is the description in doc string. Like if you need to write in triple quotes, you need to give some information inside the triple quote, that is called a doc string. Okay, that you give your document inside the this string. So this is the description of this class. So represent the structure of the state used in graph. Okay, so message here, message we are going to annotate it, means we are going to add old message and new message here, and it will give you a list. Okay, so I have completed a state. Okay, and after creating I have finished state. Now I'm going to move uh, create a node. So we can see here, uh, first of all I need to create a state. I have already completed. Now I'm going to create node. So in the folder of nodes I have this file nodes. Okay, so here you can see nodes. So I'm going to write a code for nodes. Okay, so here you can see nodes. I have already told you what node is doing. Node just a Python function. Okay, like it's a mini brand, like a node, like a mini brand that will do one task. Okay, so here I'm going to create from src. From src means from this folder src LangGraph Agentic AI. Okay, this folder. Now again state here, here again state. In the folder of state I have state.py file. I'm going to import this function. Okay, so this is the function I'm going to import from this file, this one. Okay, which I was created previously, and this is the class basic chatbot. So when we create the bot, okay, I mean chatbot. So the bot node we pass in LLM. We need to pass these node in LLM model. it stored the model inside uh, inside for use later. Okay, so here you can see this will give you information of this function. This is a like it said that basic chatbot login implementation. Okay, and this is the constructor self, and here I'm going to pass model. Okay, so here you can see I'm going to repeat again. When we create this chatbot node, okay, when we create this chatbot node, be passed in the LLM model. Okay, so here we are going to pass an LLM model. It store the model inside the self.llm. It store the model inside the self.llm for use later. Okay, then after this I need to define process. Here I'm going to pass self and state. What is state here? Like process is the main function of the node. Okay, process is the main function of the node, and state, it has a, I mean, previous message. It contain a previous message. Okay, and it will give you output in dictionary. Here you can see description of process the import state and generate a chatbot response. Okay, so LLM used to generate new response. Okay, here you can see now I'm going to return message self.llm dot invoke state message. So here you can see um, LLM used to generate new message. Okay, so this is the message self.llm invoke state message. Okay, so here LLM are generating new messages. Now I am going to create grok llm.py. Okay, inside LLM folder LLMs I am going to create grok llm.py, this file. Okay, so here you can see. Okay, I have imported import required libraries. Okay, so import OS used to access environment variable. Okay, used to access environment variable from .env file. Okay, so I already have env file in basic chatbot folder, this one. Okay, I have everything: a grok API key, LangChain API key, Hugging Face API key, Open API key, Table API key, and user agent. Like user agent means like in which browser you want to work. Okay, so I'm using I mean, I'm saying Mozilla, Window. Okay, Chrome, Safari, and this is the LangGraph project AI, and LangChain tracing v2 is true. Okay, means if you want to track it on LangSmith, then it will track what you are going to search inside it, and mm, and and what kind of result you get, how many chains you use in a project, and it will show you prompt, description, chains, tools, everything. Okay, so here where in this folder LLM grok, I'm going to I'm going to explain these things. Okay, uh, import OS, that it will access your environment variable from .env file. Okay, and streamlit as a st. This will show you message or error in streamlit UI. From LangChain graph import chat grok, import grok LLM wrapper from LangChain integration. Okay, now defining the grok LLM class. Okay, this is the grok LLM class, and this is here we are going to initialize the function. So here I'm going to pass self and user control input. Okay, this is the constructor method, this one. Okay, user like take user input. Okay, here take user input like a API key and model selection from streamlit UI, and store it inside the class for later use. Okay, now self dot user control import and user control input equals to user control input. It is stored inside the class for later use. User input. Okay, here now this is the another function get LLM model. This is the main function get LLM model. Read the Grok API key and model name from the user. Validate it. If the key is provided and create a chat Grok LLM interface, return that model to be used by the chatbot. Okay, so this will showing you information like for a Grok model. And validate if the key is provided, create a chat Grok LLM interface and return the model to be used by the chatbot. Okay, so here I am going to use try and accept error handling method. Like fetch the user entered the Grok API key and selected the model. Okay, so here you can see Grok API model. So self.user control input Grok API and selected Grok model self.user control input selected Grok model. Okay, and if both are enter key and environment key are empty, show an error. Like if you give any if you if you left environment key empty, then you will get error. This will show you error, and error is st.error. Please enter the Grok API. Okay, here create the instance of the Grok model. This connect your chatbot to the Grok LLM by API. So here we are going to connect our Grok model with our chatbot with a Grok LLM API. So here LLM equals to chat Grok. Here this is for API keys from .env files. Okay, this one is from Grok env files. This one Grok API key. Okay, and Grok API key equals to API key, this one. And model selection Grok model. Now accept exception as if anything goes wrong, like wrong API key or model. This it will show you the exact error message from debugging. For debugging, raise the value error occur with the exception. Okay, exception and return LLM. Okay guys, I think you got it.